I miss the palm trees. What do we got here, man? We heading up to 1,000 at any time soon. You know the rules. They still apply a week later. Yeah. Come on, let's get to 1,000. Can we get to that? Oh, there we go. 1.3. Now what happens is they get to a certain number and then it will drop because that's how it rolls. Well, how are y'all? Huh? How you doing? It's good to be back. That's a lie. Yeah. Okay. So yesterday, or the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before, I was chilling out, hanging out on a dock, on the ocean, in a pool, in the sand, getting tan. Yeah, all that stuff, man. Saying to myself, why do I live in New York? Yeah. And now today I come back and it's this. What's happening, man? What's happening? I'm in that sort of like depressed mode. You know, that mode you get into, like you're like, wait a second. I have to come back to reality. The only thing that has me happy is it's just around the block. It's just around the corner till Obama is gone. There's nothing that can destroy that. No palm tree can make me happier than Obama is gone. That is the happiest thing. Oh my goodness. It's less than 2 weeks. I never thought we'd get to this day. I never thought we'd get to the day of where we would say, it's less than 2 weeks until Obama's history. Yeah. I might actually make a snow angel today at a celebration, but not yet. If I make the snow angel now, oh my God, it would be disastrous. Walk and talk. It's as cold as it is. I can't even feel myself anywhere. Nope. Yeah, it's bad. So anyhow, we're going to get into a couple of really good topics today. I'm going to hit a lot of news, although it's all going to be banging on the same drum. We're going to talk about Hollyweird and how it is that they attacked President-elect Donald J. Trump, man I'm very proud to have voted for. And we're going to go into how it is that the media is going to just absolutely try to destroy his presidency. Yep, we're going to talk about a lot of that stuff. We're also going to talk about ISIS and Iran, some things that are going on over there, which are very, very important and shouldn't be overlooked. And then, of course, I will end with story time. I'll give you some of the highlights from yours truly and his vacation. Tell you where I was, tell you what I did, give you some funny stories maybe. That's if I haven't frozen by then, because something tells me by the end of the video, I'll be like this. You're like, DML, are you okay? I said, I can't hardly talk because I'm so cold. Yeah. Anyway, I'm feeling it already, man. And I got so many of your gifts. I mean, we still have gifts that we haven't opened. I want to thank you again for that. So many gifts. Right now I'm wearing, somebody sent me long johns, top and bottom. Got those on right now. Got some lip balm. Mary says to me, oh, it's natural. It's all natural. I said, how do you know? She goes, it's from Vermont. I says, everything from Vermont, all natural? I guess. All right. So I guess it's now. I got that on. Got the whole thing. Got gloves on, the whole thing. All right, so let's get into the juice. Look, in case you've been living under a rock for the last 12 hours, Meryl Streep, probably the biggest name in Hollywood for representing the female persuasion. Anyway, she goes on last night. She gets some award for basically, I don't know, what does Meryl Streep do? What do any of these people do? They read lines from somebody else's script. Sounds a little bit like Obama, doesn't it? DML, you haven't missed the play. I still got the jokes. Yeah, so anyway, she gets up there. And instead of getting up there and saying, thank you very much for this award, thank you very little for all the different things that I do, what she does and says, let me take this opportunity in front of the world to absolutely kick, and punch Donald J. Trump in every single way I can. And let me just give a whole bunch of lies. Because nobody's ever going to hold me accountable for it. Because I'm Hollyweird. Yeah. Now, of course, I didn't watch this in real time because I was still depressed over the fact that I was in frigid 20-degree weather when just hours before I was like this in 80-degree weather. And I don't watch that crap anyway. So I'm watching it this morning. I'm like, this chick has got some set Yeah. So here's what she does. First of all, she goes off the tail end of this guy, Hugh Laurie, whatever his name is. Used to play doctor on television, right? He was a disabled doctor. You know, he's a Brit, this guy. You know, born in Britain, and he's gonna sit here, he's gonna kick the whole US system in the groin because we elected Donald J. Trump. Let me tell you something, Lori, all right? You're a moron. And DML never uses name calling. So he goes out there and says, oh yeah, I want to warn everybody right now with his British accent. I want to warn everybody right now. There might not be a Golden Globes next year because if you put it all together, foreign and press and Hollywood, you know, what a moron. What a moron. Who gave this guy a TV show? I didn't watch it. You watched it? It was called House. House. Yeah, House. Yeah, okay. What a tool. DML coming home from vacation with like name calling techniques? Yeah. Yeah. You know what, man? DML's taking the gloves off. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Taking the gloves off, man. Hollywood, I'm coming for your ass. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you've seen this or not. My daughter, what a home run. What a home run. Let me tell you, when me and Mary make love and out comes little babies, we do a good job. I got to compliment. I got to take credit where credit's due, man. We pump out these kids. We're like, this is another all-star. Yeah. My daughter's sitting there taking pictures. DML's my dad on Instagram. She's taking all these pictures. I'm like, wow, she's taking a picture of me napping. Where did that come from? I was a little upset about that one, but I got over it real quick because I love her so much. So anyway, she takes a picture of my last day. And I'm on the dock. You got to check it out. Instagram.com, DML is my dad. And I'm sitting there on the dock. It's the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen in my life. Unbelievable. It's like it was painted in pastels. And I'm sitting on the dock and I'm going over in my head what it is that has to be done when I come home. I'm thinking about it because I'm saying, you know what? I had such a great vacation. Greatest vacation of my life. Greatest vacation of my life. My kids getting older. So much more fun when they get older in the sense that it's just like you can really talk to them, and we still got the little 8-year-old, right? But I mean, I'm sitting there on the dock and I'm saying to myself, you know, I'm here for a week. I'm disconnected from all news. Yeah, I'm checking out the DML app because it rocks. And I'm getting the stuff and I'm checking it out. I'm looking at some of the titles, but I promised I would stay off this stuff. So I was a bit disconnected, and boy, is it nice to be disconnected for a little while. But I'm hearing about all this stuff, the torture and, you know, whatever. I'm watching a couple walk and talks with Harlan and Scarlett. We'll get to that later. But, you know, I'm sitting there saying it's so much easier to disconnect yourself and not be part of this stuff because there was no misery, man. I was no misery. It was just all love. Love with me and the kids, love with me and mama, love with just surroundings, love. I'm hanging out with stingrays. They're almost stinging me like, DML, I'm going to sting you. Like, wait a second. No, you're conservative. We like you. I said, go get liberals. And they said, all right. And the stingrays were going around the liberals. Yeah, I was communicating with the stingrays. It was unbelievable. So anyhow, I'm sitting there in the dock and I'm saying to myself, you know what? We're about to enter a war. It's going to be a war in this country. It's going to be a war because as blissful as I am and you are about Obama going, he's gone, baby. He's gone. Oh, I get so excited. I can jump in the snow. I want to jump in the snow, but not yet. But we're going to be in a war because they are going to do everything they can. The media and the Hollywoods and everybody else do everything they can to try to destroy this one presidency. I mean, these are the most evil son of a bitch in the world. I'm like, DML, you got a responsibility here, man. You got a responsibility. Because you know what? Fox News just ain't going to do it. And I don't mean to slam Fox News. I don't mean to slam. They're very good to me over the course of time. Not all the time. You know, Megyn Kelly's leaving. See you later. You know, I mean, she's gone. Hey, Fox News is right. But you know what? They're stuck in their way, man. It is new media. This is new media. I'm like, DML, you're on the cusp. Leaf blower? Nah. Sounds like a chainsaw. If there's a leaf blower on this walk and talk, I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to get violent. I'm going to pull liberal. I am going to get violent if there is a leaf blower on here. Anyway, so I'm going back like, DML, you and your passionate fan base have to make sure that this new media platform rocks, man, because they are going to do everything they can to try to take down his presidency. And it started last night with that loser Meryl Streep. So let me tell you what she gets away with, this woman. She gets up there, right? She goes off the whole Hugh Laurie thing about, well, we're not going to have a Golden Globes next year, maybe, because Donald J. Trump. Come on, really? And you know, how stupid you got to be on the other side of the television to be listening to this, to be like, oh my goodness, there may not be a Golden Globes. But even though maybe he was trying to joke a little bit, Meryl Streep takes it total serious. She goes up there with all her actors training and all the Oscars just pouring out of her buttocks. And she gets up there and she's like, well, yeah, excuse me, I don't have much of a voice. Yeah, because you know why? Because you're looking at the mirror all the time saying, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Yeah, you lost your voice, loser. So anyway, she gets up there and she says, oh yes, you know, I must point out a few things. Yes, foreign and press in Hollywood. Yes. And then she goes starts pointing around to people, to these other Hollyweirds. And Ryan, he's from Canada, and she's from Ethiopia, and she's from, well, wherever, and she's from wherever. And she's going down the whole list, right, of all these Hollyweirds and where they're from. And she's like, you know, none of you may not be here because, you know, you're all you're foreigners. Now, here's the problem in this, okay? Here's the problem. This woman's up there spewing this crap. And meanwhile, some kid's sitting at home, because you remember when you were a kid, right? You sat there, everybody wanted to be an actor, an actress, a Hollywood star, this and that. I mean, that's what you grow up with. That's what you grow up with when you want to be famous. You want to be in Hollyweird. You want to do all this different stuff. So you got all these young, impressionable minds sitting there and watching this stuff because, you know, we're a movie country, sitting there and listening to this woman basically say that Donald Trump said that he's going to get rid of all foreigners. Where does she come up with the gall? Where does she come up with the anti-Americanism to say this sort of thing? Donald J. Trump is not a perfect person. I will be the first to say it. He is not a perfect person. I hold him accountable when I think he makes mistakes. But that man has never, ever, and I have been following him every day for nearly 2 years, never has he said he was going to rid America of its foreigners. Never did he say ever that he was going to get rid of legal immigrants from different countries, no matter what countries they were from. Never did he say this. But this piece of garbage who's sitting there with a meaningless trophy that she could add to her collection, and all of her friends could come over like Hillary and be like, you just got another one. You're so marvelous. You're so marvelous. You're the best actress of all time. You know what? I'm so impressed with you. You really get the inner you, and you bring out the life and the role. You bring it out. So these morons, this is what they do. So she's sitting there and saying this. Now some kid at home is thinking, oh, Donald Trump wants to get rid of all foreigners? Never. The man is married to somebody from another country who came here legally. Why do we overlook this? Why do we overlook this? That the man is married to an immigrant? You moron, Meryl Streep. And who names their daughter Meryl? Dml, you're yelling. Yeah, because Meryl Streep probably has a house around here somewhere. Who names their daughter Meryl? So she gets up there, as she says. And then she goes into that. Oh, well, maybe there won't be any more Hollywood because we're all going to be shipped away. Let me be more actress. Can I get an Oscar for this? Oh, no, but let me tell you what the greatest performance of the year was, which I really didn't think was a great performance because it was so despicable. It was when Donald Trump made fun of a special needs writer with disabilities. Okay, Donald J. Trump, how many times does the guy have to say, listen, I wasn't making fun of nobody. Nobody. In fact, there is a video that we posted on our site a long time ago, back in the primaries, when this all happened with the reporter, that showed that Donald Trump does this. He does it for a bunch of different things, not just for this guy. That's the way Trump is. Look, Trump is a character. You know, he's a jokester at times. He's an entertainer at times. And he gets up there and he does those things because he can sit in front of an audience for an hour and hold their attention. That's why, if I may give a little pat on the back, you know, Scarlett and Harlan, like, how do you do this for an hour, Dml? How do you do it? I said, well, if you think about it, you look at it, some of it's entertainment, some of it's news, it's kind of blended together. A little bit like Donald J. Trump, eh? Yeah. You know what? Because that's what we do. That's our personality. So Trump gets up there. He wasn't making fun of somebody. Donald Trump has got to have one of the warmest, kindest hearts in the world. They're going to get up there and make fun of a disabled person? DML's got big gloves on. It's hard to hold the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. So anyhow, he said he didn't do it, but she's going to bring it up. Why? Because they need ammunition. They need all the bullets they can in the gun. And they recognize the fact that there's not a whole lot of bullets there to begin with. So we got to make stuff up. We got to look back in the archives. Oh, let's bring something up from more than a year ago. That will work. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. You fool. It doesn't work. You trophy hungering, lackless of talent, read off somebody else's script. Loser. I'm pissed. You're not going to get on worldwide television and slam my president with lies and think that I'm not going to come out raving about it. Meryl Streep. Yeah, okay. Said she comes out with the best line of them all. The best line of them all. But before I get to the best line of them all, let's not forget that Miss Righteous Meryl Streep, who's out there last night championing for the disabled. Hey, Meryl, why not mention the white kid who got his ass licked by 4 disgusting pieces of SHI? Huh? Why not defend the disabled in that realm? Huh? Why not? Because maybe those 4 people voted for a Democrat? Oh, did they even vote? Why not bring that up? Because I'll tell you what, even if Donald Trump really did mean to make fun of that kid, that writer wasn't even a kid, even if he did, even if deep down we can't read through Donald, and he really did, and got caught with his pants down, said, oh, let me recover somehow, which I don't think is the case. But let's just say, we'll give the liberals the benefit of the doubt. If true, you tell me, Meryl, you got 6 minutes on worldwide television. Where do you shine the light? You shine the light on a liberal reporter who spewed out bull? Or do you shine a light on a kid who's forced to drink toilet water because he's disabled? A kid who's cut up with a knife. A kid who's tortured. What about using your spotlight? What about using your fame to try to put a light on that one? You dirtbag. You lowest of low. Why not use their spotlight to help the people who really need help? You want to know why? Because you're a loser. You want a trophy based on baloney. And Jimmy Fallon, why don't you take a little bit less of Johnny Walker and start taking a little bit more common sense in? You open up your show with the, oh yeah, well, here's the one place where we still take the popular vote into consideration. You moron. You clueless moron, liberal licking fool. That would be the People's Choice Awards, you bonehead. Not the Foreign Press Awards. These tools. And yet, unfortunately, nobody will sit there and call out Jimmy Fallon, because Jimmy is our, oh, Jimmy, you're the man, you're the man, you're the man. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Remember that song? Yeah. Oh, Jimmy, he's so fine, he blows my mind. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. No. Nah. You. All of you. Despicable. Despicable Americans. Despicable. So then she comes out. What does she say? Oh, tonight. Oh wait, I gotta lose my voice. Tonight, we all have to get behind the protection of journalists, because we're really gonna need them to, you know, showcase the truth. Whatever stupid word she used. Yeah, we're gonna really need them. Oh, safeguard. That was it. Safeguard. Yeah. How about using a little right guard, baby? Yeah. We're going to need them to safeguard the truth. And we're going to have to protect them. Like, in other words, she's going to use her pulpit to protect the journalists who tell the lies. Yeah. That's basically what she said in a nutshell without saying it. Yeah. Safeguard. You need some right guard, baby, because you stink. DML, that was good. Yeah, I know. Just came out with it. Do you use right guard, DML? Nah. Old Spice. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Okay, here come the bottles of Old Spice to the P.O. box. Don't send. P.O. box is filled with stuff. Post office getting mad at me. Like, DML, can you stop doing the walk and talk, please? We cannot no longer take the gifts coming in. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Yeah. But these are my people. You know what I'm saying? We're out here for the goodness. And so, yeah. All right, DML, you keep on getting your right guard gifts. Yeah. Old Spice. Okay. So, anyway, so you can tell I'm upset with this. But you know what I'm also upset with? Where was Meryl Streep with all the anger? When Obama, when her boy gets her all tickly inside. I just can't wait for my next role. Can I play Michelle? Hear the bells? I'm a little late today. Wait up! Can't stop time. Nope. Anyhow. Hey, like I said here, thank you, God, for the safe flight home. It was bumpy, man. I was holding on with both hands like, oh, gotta land the plane, Big G. And he did, thank goodness. Anyhow, thank you for the safe arrival and for the great trip and for these great people who came back to see me today. Anyhow, let's move on. Let's move on. You know, Meryl Streep was nowhere to be found when Americans lost their doctor. Nowhere. Nowhere. You know how many people maybe had colon cancer, couldn't get a screening? You know how many people had whatever ailment, couldn't get a doctor? Sorry, your insurance has been canceled once again. I know I got those letters. Thank goodness I had my health about me at the time. But Obama told me, and so did all of his junky, freaky friends in the press, that I keep my doctor if I liked my doctor, only later to hear that Obama knew it was totally a lie. Where was Meryl Streep? Where were all the Hollyweirds at that point? Yeah, did you see the video? Did you see the appalling video of Samuel L. Jackson, who's probably got more money than, I don't know, the Rockefellers? Because he was in all those movies, you know, the gun movies that he can't stand. Yeah, right? Wasn't he shooting up people in Pulp Fiction? I hate guns. Anti-gun. Stop the gun violence. $10 million, please. Yeah, right? Isn't that what happens? These fakes and phonies? Samuel L. Jackson, who has more money than who knows who, saying on a video, my family couldn't afford health insurance until Barack Hussein Obama was the president. Well, gee, Samuel, you're real nice to have in the family. How about taking a couple of grand out of the BANK and giving it to the family members so this way they can actually go to the doctor instead of making me pay for it? Yeah. Dml's in rare form today. Oh, I'm back. I'm so back. A little bit of a tan. Shop with the bells, baby. I missed them all week. Did you miss them all week? I missed the bells. We've got bells. We've got snow. What do you know? Yeah. Oh, hey. Coming at you again there, G.O.D. Thank you for a great trip. Loving the bells today. A little extra. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And yeah. 12 more days, baby. People around here, yeah, the crazy guy's back with the phone who yells and screams and everything else, disrupts this liberal land of la la la. Wasn't that the movie last night? La La Land. Yeah, no wonder why they gave that all the awards. La La Land. Huh. Couldn't write a better picture for that. La La Land. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Another actress, black lady, Viola. Much better name than Meryl. Gets up there and says, America really has lost its way. You bet it has, but now it's found its way back. Yeah, because the history books are going to look back years from now when we're all dead. And it's going to say, what was America thinking with Barack Hussein Obama twice? Thank goodness for Donald J. Trump. Yeah, absolutely. The bells are ringing extra today. I told you a long time ago, if the bells ever stop ringing during the walk and talk, you know I've lost my way. Today we got the extended version. My buddy upstairs, he's happy to see me back. Yeah, extended version. Check that out. No special thing. January 9th, Monday. Just ordinary day. Why were you playing the bell so long, Dml? He knows I'm back. He knows I'm back spreading the truth. Yeah, a little bit of song, a little bit of dance, but a lot of news. So let me tell you, so as I'm sitting on that deck, picking up where I left off on the story 10 minutes ago, I'm like, man, we got such a responsibility here because there's going to be a war on Trump. No matter what he does, he could save drowning refugees, and yet they'll still say something bad. He could give away his businesses to the homeless, and still they'll say something bad. He could actually bring Palestine and Israel to a ceasefire forever, making them whole again, happy again, one again. I don't think they were ever one again, but it sounded good. And yet they'd still find something bad. They just don't want them. They don't want you. They want their control. The liberals will lie, and they'll use Meryl Streep as the mouthpiece to say we need more journalism. And yet they never call out their own team for all the lies. No, no, no. They come up with terms like fake news and come up with terms like the deplorables. And they will actually stand at a Broadway show for Hillary, leave them in Benghazi, Clinton. And they will piss on Pence when he goes to a show. The unbelievable upside down, fry them in a pan brains of the liberals. They're all confused, man. They're all confused. They're like, this guy's here, man. He's really taking over. January 20. Yeah. Let me tell you something, you ants. Yeah, you little insects. Your party is like, it's just like a slow over. Yeah. What do you mean by that, Dml? I'll explain. You know I always do. It's like a slow over. It's like you go to this party and you think it's never going to end. And you're there and you're dancing. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Dance all night long, all night. For those of you who don't like my singing and dancing, this is when you should get off. All night long, all night long. Yeah. And then they bring in, what the heck is her name again? Mariah Carey, to be like, oh, day. What were the words again to this song? Yeah. Okay, Mariah. Yeah. And you just know that the lip sync is out and the song isn't playing right. And you still look around and be like, wait a second, we're still a party, right? There's still a party. I mean, people are still staying, right? Still a party? Yeah. And then slowly but surely you realize the fact that the spiked punch is not really spiked with anything that's good for you. And you're like, wait a second, somebody put in like bad drugs into this thing? Yeah. Oh goodness, we got to make a video about that. Yeah. Oh, could have, oh my goodness, could have terrible implications for my sexual life. Oh yeah. And then they start all this crazy stuff. And you're like, wait a second, I don't understand anything you're saying. Of course, it's liberals. They just make stuff up. They just go around in circles like this. And they're like, hey, nobody else is really listening. They're just looking at our beauty. And so that's the way it works. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then they say, and at some point, somebody turns around and says, wait! The keg's empty. There's no more beer. The party's really over. Oh, what? The keg? Well, what about some of those hallucinating drugs? Now they're out. We've been using them for like 8 years. You're telling me we have no alcohol left? We have no hallucination drugs? We have no music that's really going to the lip syncing? Well, we've got nothing. What do we've got? We've got Hillary. Yeah. Oh. And they're like, wait, the party can't be over. Wait a second. I didn't get my trophy. Yeah, you know, love those Hollywood events? Why don't we hold a thing called the Oscars and the Golden Globes and the People's Choice Awards and the Actors Guild Awards? Let's have like 9 different award shows where we give each other awards. Yeah. Party's over, baby. Party's over. Turn off the music. Yeah. Wake up from the drug overdose you've been on for a real long time. There's no more beer. Beer than liquor, even sicker. Liquor than beer, have no fear. No, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's time to drink straight up water. Because that's what Donald Trump drinks. Donald Trump doesn't drink. He's never done any drugs. He's a straight guy. I'm melting. Yeah. You want to talk about actors? Put me in a role. Oh, yeah. But no, they would never have intelligent people be in movies. Instead, they have to have Jimmy Fallon up there and say, first time ever, we still, the people's vote still matters. Wrong show, Jimmy. Get off the booze. I got to go on tonight. Tonight's show's got to go on, which is really taped during the day, but we'll still lie to everybody and let them think there's a Tonight Show. Yeah, Jimmy, you loser. I see Jimmy Fallon once in a while in a restaurant right over here, right over by the church bells. So, hey! Yeah, all right, Jimmy. Go home. Cab! Taxi! Uber! Yeah. Somebody take this guy home, will you? And I don't mean like local. I mean back to Rockefeller Center. The party's over. Yeah. You got 12 days. You got 12 days. My suggestion is if you need that high, you got to feel that Obama high. Go hit your head against the tree. Yeah, go like this. Yeah, you ready? You kidding me? Liberals right now, like, I need anything. Is this Coke? No, it's no. Not gonna get anything with that, except for maybe pneumonia. Yeah. Oh, DML, we love you. We missed you, DML. We missed you. I missed you too. I missed you too. There's no wave runners. There's no being with stingrays. There's no being on a boat. There's no palm trees that could ever take me away from my people. From my people. Because everybody must remember, we are family. Yeah. See you later, Obama. Take all your liberal friends, baby. It's over. Yeah. Now, here's the little thing. Let's go back to Meryl Streep for 1 second. Because I would be remiss if I left this out. When Meryl Streep was going, and she's from Ethiopia, and she's from Great Britain, and my voice is killing me. Ryan's from Canada. He is good people. You know what she didn't do? She didn't point out one illegal alien. Because illegal aliens are only allowed in Hollywood if they're cleaning your home, or cutting your lawn, or making your bed. Yeah. So you'll steal the cheap labor, and then you want to kick in the groin the man who wants to take it away. Not because he hates people. Not because he says, I hate people. No. Because he says, I love the law. I love the American worker. And I'm bringing back jobs. Yeah, we're bringing them back from Mexico. Yeah. And I say that like a Mexico. Because you ever see anybody on CNN? There's always this one woman. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name. You know what I'm talking about. You watch CNN sometimes. She's just like, I hate this chick. Yeah. What's her name? Oh, I wish I could remember her name. I'll remember at some point. She sits up there. She'll talk as slangy as me, right? She'll be this, and then she'll say something like, but she's a Latina, right? All normal. Yeah, Donald Trump is doing this and this and this and this and this, but when it comes to the Latina, that's what he does. She does, Navarro. I knew I remember. DML fell off the plantation there for a second. All right, what do we got? We got politics. Meryl Streep. Oh yeah, we talked about her for a long time. She's gonna safeguard the truth. Oh, the Chicago torture. I wanted to talk about that a little bit in the first segment, but I forgot about it, so we'll move it into the segment. I think the segments have been lost, DML. Me too. No segments today. Today's just free. Today's like when you're back in school and the teacher's like, okay, class, no math, no social studies, no writing today. It's free time. I loved free time. I got an A+ in free time. All the rest of my report card wasn't very good. Yeah, it was like, the little messages they sent home. Like, Mrs. Lynch, Dennis seems to excel at free time, but when it comes to actual studies, he's not very good. Oh, that's all right. School's overrated. Shh, don't tell my kids. Okay, so anyway, so the Chicago torture, oh my goodness. The one thing that really stuck with me the whole vacation. And, who to blame? And you know me. I think you do. I will basically blame everything I possibly can on Obama because I think he deserves it. I don't really need the gloves. It's starting to warm up a little. Let me be free of gloves. So anyhow, I will blame him for everything because he deserves it. But I'm not going to totally blame him for this one here in Chicago. I'm not. Why, DML? I'll tell you why. You know that. No reason for you to even have to ask. I blame the media. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I blame the media because, see, Obama is only so powerful as one person, And after a while, in order to really spread massive hate, you need to have multiple voices doing it. And with the media, and the way that they have tried to absolutely assault Trump at every single last move. Like I've already been talking to you for the last half hour about how it is that Meryl Streep just stood there and gave one lie after the next. And before the phone call came in that interrupted our feed, and I lost 1,000 people, right, before that phone call came in, I was telling you about how it is that, Meryl Streep sat there and was like, Ryan Gosling and this one, they were all from this one and this one. She never called out one illegal alien. Let's call a spade, Meryl. By the way, man, you should really be mad at your parents for naming you Meryl. Anyway, when I think Meryl, if those of you who don't live in New York, this will go right over your head. But for those of you who do live in New York, the best Meryl in the world is not Meryl Lynch, although a very great name. It's Roger Meryl. Yeah, he used to sing at Yankee Stadium. Remember him? Oh, he was amazing. Amazing. Anyway, Robert Meryl. Yeah, he was the announcer at Yankee Stadium. But anyway, so, let's call a spade because Donald Trump basically said he was going to deport illegal aliens. No, yeah. Illegal aliens have to go home, but legal aliens don't have to go anywhere. Not at all. No. Meryl Streep doesn't want to sell that story. No, God forbid. Because really, Meryl Streep is up there on the stage last night and she's like, if he deports the illegal aliens, who in heaven's name's going to do the laundry? What will I ever do? Because I can't fend for myself. I'm so pampered and I'm so Meryl and I'm so Streepy. What do I do? Yeah. See? So when it goes back, you paint that back to Chicago and this torturer, this young man, who, by the way, why don't they ever torture guys like me, man? Why don't they ever try to come for me? Why don't they ever drive through my neighborhood and come for me? Why don't they come and get anybody like me then? Why don't they come and try to get a Marine? Why don't they pull over and say, yo, Marine, you're coming in, man. We're going to take you. You want to go for a ride? I'd be like, yeah, you want to go for a ride? It's going to be your head up to the moon. And then your friend's head to the moon. In fact, I'm going to hit you so hard, your entire family's going to go to the moon. You want to try to get out of that car? Get out of the car. Go ahead. Get out of the car. That's when they drive away. Yeah, drive away. Dml, talking loud in the neighborhood. I am. Yeah, I am. I don't care. Think I care? It's La La Land. You guys won a big Oscar last night. La La Land. Yeah, call the cops. Go ahead. Cops are on my side. You kidding me? You're out. Party's over. It's over. New sheriff in town. Donald J. Trump. And if you don't like it, adios, amigos. You ain't gonna bang on my boy. Nope. And you certainly ain't gonna sit back, are you? While an American disabled boy gets tortured? Yeah, because all of you, because I know most of you, are all part of the media. Yep. And if you're not part of it, you fund it. And you're the reason why. Because the media has painted Donald Trump into Frankenstein. They have made it. They have sold a narrative. I've told you this every day since I have been with you. Not just the walk and talks for you newbies who only know me from walk and talk. Listen. Yeah, this has only been a couple of months. Before that, when I was sitting at the news desk, like Stone Phillips, tonight. Yeah. And before that, making movies. You know I don't BS. I've been saying the same thing for a long time. You pound a narrative long enough, and perception becomes reality. So the reality is, to these people, that Donald J. Trump, president-elect, is an evil man. And so what do? They pump that story time and time again. Pump it, pump it, pump it. You don't want to stop that car, tough guy. Anyway. So they pump the story. They pump it, and they pump it, and they pump it. And they try to make this narrative stick. And so then you get these people coming out and hurting people. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Media takes no responsibility. Then you get people like Don drink during live television on New Year's Eve and act like a moron. Lemon. There's another name. How would you like to go through life with your last name? Lemon. I say I say, here's an idea. I say Don Lemon gets hitched up with Meryl Streep, and her new name is Meryl Lemon. What do you think of that one? Give me a smile if you like it. Yeah, they caused that. They caused that because the press and the media no longer does its job. It sells what it wants to sell. It's all about the big sell. And so some disabled kid is paying the price. Let me tell you something. I haven't checked that GoFundMe page. There's a GoFundMe page for him. That kid. Yeah. I'm donating. I'm going to donate more than once, twice, 3 times, whatever I got to do. I want that boy to have millions of dollars. Yeah. How about that, Hollywood? $1 million. Yeah. And even that's not right. Where's Oprah? Where is it, Oprah? Where's his hour special? How about an interview with his parents? Huh? You're useless. You're useless. How about highlighting this boy? How about highlighting the real stuff that goes on? How about the video that's going to go on my website later today of 3 thugs, who, by the way, are black, beating the living pulp out of an 83-year-old man? See what I'm talking about? Why don't they ever stop with me? Why don't they ever stop with the Marine walking down who's 6'4" and looks like he'll break you in half? You want to know why? Because they're weak and they're feeble. That's why. Pick on the weak. Yeah. So, I'll tell you that. You want to point fingers? Of course it's parenting. Of course it's parenting. But, you know, Chicago's La La Land. Obama land. Yeah. Yeah. Let's shift gears here a little bit, because I think you already got my opinion on that one, right? I think we broke up the segments a long time ago. I've missed you guys. Did you miss me? I missed you. Let's get a little wow going. Here's another thing that Meryl Lemon. I love that, huh? Don't worry, Meryl. You can hyphenate. You could go Meryl Streep hyphenate Lemon. And you could be on CNN all the time. Don will be like, and now my guest is Meryl Lemon Streep. Meryl Streep Lemon. I can't remember because I'm shamefaced. Yeah, Don. Yeah, let's give him another job. Wonder why he's got that job at CNN. Dml, don't push the envelope. Just saying I'm wondering. Just saying I'm wondering. It could be because he's very articulate. Especially when he's doing tequila shots. God forbid. Could you imagine? Could you imagine this one? Sean Hannity invites on Newt Gingrich, Rudy Giuliani, and yours truly. And we're sitting there, and it's New Year's Eve. And I'm like, Sean, pass the tequila, baby. And Newt's like, give me an earring right here. And Rudy's like, you know what, man? Fuck it. Yeah. Could you imagine Don Lemon sitting at the news desk? Tonight, Sean Hannity had on 3 radical conservatives, all who were drinking on live television, getting an earring, and saying explicit words that I cannot say on this cable network. Dirtbags. See the double standard here? This is why on that picture that I told you about on my daughter's Instagram, Instagram.com DML is my dad. You know, she's got me sitting there and I'm staring out. She's brilliant, this kid too. She writes, what's he thinking? Because she knows that we call it daddy time, daddy think time. Daddy sits down and thinks, and when he thinks, nobody bothers him because he knows that if you come and ask me something, Daddy, I say, I won't even hear you. I get in a locked mode, locked. I'm thinking. The engines, man, they go all over the place. It's like Penn Station, JFK, and the I-95 thoroughfare going through Washington, D.C., all these things. That's what's going through my brain. And it's all getting categorized. You go here, we do this. Oh yeah, and I wake up, I'm refreshed. And Mary would be like, everything okay? But I got a plan, hon. Got a plan. And she's like, oh, Daddy's got a plan. We know it's going to come to fruition. Yeah. Sat down with the kids. Supposed to be talking about ISIS now. Should probably transition. I'll just tell you this, then we'll come back to it. Sat down with the kids on the last night. No, we didn't go out to dinner. We rented a house. Where were you, DML? We were in the Cayman Islands. Yeah. We knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. We got like the best unbelievable deal you could ever imagine in your life. And I was like, okay, take the kids out of school. Do it. Take them out. You know, we don't do family trips. We try to do them twice a year. Sometimes, you know, things are a little tough. We can't go twice a year. You know, it's nice, but we always try to at least go once a year. Life is short, man. Life is short. Can't spend it working all the time. So, you know, we took them. We went out, but we said no restaurants. You know, no cell phones. We just hang out. We all hang out, all 6 of us. You know, that's what we do. So, of course, the kids cheated a little bit on the cell phones. So did I. Hey, it's Mama Lynch. Oh, you want to see Mama Lynch? Haven't seen her in a while. Go down. Say hello. It's not that cold, babe. I'm actually surviving. I'm going to walk a little more. I haven't gotten to enough stories.
All right, so what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Well, you have enough charge, you can call me.
I got enough charge. Yeah, I got enough charge. I think I got enough charge. All right? Okay. I'll call you in a bit. All right. Love you. Bye. All right. So anyway, Mama Lynch making sure her husband is in one piece out here in the cold. I haven't done the snow angels yet. You know I can't leave you without a snow angel on a snowy day like this. Oh, it's going to be cold when I do it, though. It's okay. Anything I can do for you, you know I'll do it. So anyhow, getting back to what I was saying. So no phones, no nothing. And we decided that we were just going to eat home every night. No going out, anything like that. Just us, just the 6 of us. We cut out the entire world. So on the last night, we decided to go out to dinner. Basically because we ran out of food in the house. And the closest supermarket was, I don't even know how far. And I had to drive on the other side of the road. I'm like, wait a second, man. Why don't we just go out to dinner? Like right there, we could walk. I could have a couple of cocktails. I don't have to drive on the opposite side of the road, on the opposite side of the car with any cocktails in me, which I would never do anyway, especially with my kids in the car. So why don't we just go to the bus? She says, all right, well, let's do it. So we go to this great restaurant. And I always make a toast. And then my little 8-year-old makes a toast after I make a toast. She's learning. So I said to them, you know, I think it was last week before we went away, President Barack Hussein Obama had said that his life's greatest privilege was being the president of the United States. And I said, let me tell you something. Even if Daddy were one day to be the president of the United States, I would never say that. My greatest privilege in this lifetime has been and always will be having the chance to be your dad. I know Mary agrees, being your mom. Deal? That. And then I told him, when we get home, Daddy has got to step the pedal to the metal because we're going to be working like mad, building this media into something that's going to be colossal. Daddy sat on the dock and said, all right, I got the message. I know what I got to do. Got the experience, the know-how. We're going to get it done. That's it. We're going to get it done. And so they know. And on top of that, my kids were like, Dad, can we join the company too? I'm like, absolutely. Yeah. So my daughter says to me, my little one, she's like, Daddy, do you think maybe like we could be the Trumps one day? I was like, of course. But I'm only going to have one wife. Okay. Sounds great. Yeah. Sounds great. So anyhow, I'm sitting on this dock thinking about how important it is of what we're doing. And I said today that when I came out here, I was just going to talk about a bunch of different stuff. And I will go to ISIS real quick, but then I want to dive right back into this really cool stuff. Not all about my vacation, but when I thought about my vacation and Scarlett and Harlan and everything else, what we're doing, how it's going to work. It's interesting stuff. Don't drop off. So, and then of course there's a snow angel. You don't want to miss that. So, ISIS is now training preschoolers. Not 12-year-olds, not 15-year-olds. Oh my God, my hands are getting cold. But preschoolers. And on our website right now, you can see it. You have to see it. And you have to share it. If you don't, then everything I promised on the dock is moot. Because I'm one guy. I can't do it on my own. I need you. It's the power of the people, man. It's amazing how cold my hands got so quick. So, should never taken them off. So anyway, a little bit of a crazy hair day today. I haven't showered yet. Still got plain yakis on me. Anyway, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, that's so better. Oh my goodness. I could feel all 12 fingers again. Obama math. So anyway, let's go back. So now ISIS is training these kids. We got pictures of it. Preschoolers with guns and prisoners. Yeah. 7-year-olds cutting throats. We don't show you the whole thing. You know, I said, nah, there's no reason for it. I just think the screenshots alone say enough. You should go check it out and share it with your liberal sister who thinks Meryl's Streep / lemon is the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah. Tell your sister to lay off the bread too. It's no good for you. Just ask me. That was one thing about the trip. Saw myself in a bathing suit. I was like, oh, baby. What happened to me? Yeah. Massive diet, man. Keep saying that to me, DML, every day. I know. I'm on it, though, man. Closing the mouth. Only open for walk and talk. That's it. So that. And then you got Iran. Where was Meryl Streep / lemon on this one? Where was she last night saying, I want to say out to the world, we should all be very concerned about Iran because they're reneging on the deal that Obama gave them. You remember the $150 billion? They're now using it to build their military and to build ballistic missiles that can reach 1,200 miles away. Or is it 12,000? Can't remember. DML doesn't have a cheat sheet about that one. But it's dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. Where was that? Where's the concern about that one? Yeah. What trophy does Iran get for best actor? How about that? Best actor in a role in which Obama looks like a total moron goes to Iran. And the Ayatollah gets up and says, I'd want to thank you everybody for believing the bullshit that comes out of President Obama's mouth. And we will be killing you soon. I get very little. But good night. Where was that speech? Meryl Streep / lemon. Where was that one? Didn't come out with that one, huh? Didn't have anybody who was willing to write that one for you. Yeah, right. Yeah. Meryl Streep, I can't find my voice. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You couldn't find your buttocks with both hands, darling. Don't say darling, that's sexist. Nah, darling. Yeah. So anyhow, we got those two things. It kind of wows me. So let me get into the story time here. So anyhow, first of all, story time is, what are we doing, right? What are we doing? Well, first of all, I want to say thank you very much to all of you who gave a tremendous amount of support to Harlan and Scarlett during last week as they filled in for me on the walk and talk. First of all, both of them had to deal with a bunch of different things beyond their control. A is cold weather. See, one of the things that happens with the iPhone when you are doing walk and talks or you're using Facebook Live is it drains the battery. The cold just accelerates that to a point of like, you're looking like, wait a second, I've only been talking for 12 minutes. My battery's all gone. Okay, gotta get all in. God bless America. Bye. That's what they were up against. They didn't know this. You know, that's why I have my battery charger sent to me by a lovely lady. And so they were up against that. They're up against the fact that it takes a person who has been doing a lot of arm curls his whole life to hold the phone upright for 1 hour's time. It's not easy. You know, I'm going to get Harlan to the gym. Harlan, note to self, gym time when we start working together. Yeah. You know, Charlotte, same thing, you know. She's sitting there, I was like, wait a second, how do you hold this phone in steady, by the way, for an hour? It ain't easy. I told you. I warned you. So they got through all of that. And part of what got them through that was your support for them. They were really, really appreciative of it. And so was I, because I did sneak away a few times when, you know, Mama Lynch and all the kiddies were in the pool jumping around. Hey! I was like, hey, I'm going to go inside just to get anybody want a drink real quick? Oh, give me the drinks. Okay. I was gone for an hour. I came back without the drinks. They're like, Dad, where's the iced tea? I'm like, oh, could you believe it? We ran out of it. Yeah, little lie. They knew where I was. They knew I'm an addict. You know, an addict. Like, you know, the Hollywooders. The party's over. Sorry, Meryl Streep. Yeah, so anyway. So thank you for being good, Tim. Also, thank you for their critiques. You know, Harlan and Scarlett are not vain in the sense that they can only get the positive. Oh, you're so great. We love you so much. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's great to hear. But at the end of the day, the way you really learn is what, you know, Scarlett and Harlan said to me. DML, tell us what we did wrong. Give it to us all. I said, all right, I'm going to give it to you brutally hard. You ready? Yeah. Yeah. I told Harlan, you say too much. Don't do that anymore. I used to tell that to Harlan when he was on my show in Newsmax. You know what? It's a habit. It's a habit. He does it. He's going to break it. DML's going to break it for him. Yeah. But you know what? Because the guy's got such intelligent things to say. And you think trains go through my head, they go through his head as well. And he's like, which train should I give him now? And then what winds up happening is that the trains sometimes both go like, all right, wait, who goes first? And he goes, no more. We'll teach him. Yeah, Scarlett. Scarlett's like, hey, you know, DML, I have the cheat sheets. Should I have a long cheat sheet? I have like a cheat sheet that's 9 pages long. I'm like, Scarlett, you can't read cheat sheets that are 9 pages long when you're on a walk and talk. And she's like, I know. I was like, maybe you should make it down to like 9 words. Oh, well, what about if I make it down to a page? She's learning. 9 words will win. Yes, so they did a great job. I gave them the critique. I gave them the feedback. And you saw it. Each day they got a little better. Yeah. Now, let's put a couple things in there. Because some of the things I'm reading from you guys, sounds like there's a little confusion. I'll take responsibility for that. Maybe I'm not explaining it enough. We are not building the walk and talk channel. Just so you know. They are not going to be walking and talking. Periodically, maybe they will. Maybe we will together. We are building a network. A network that, as far as I'm concerned, is going to compete with Donnie Lemon / Streep. Yeah, we're building shows. Yeah. We're going to sit down at news desks. No, we're not going to be all plasticky. Today, President Barack Hussein. No, we're going to be ourselves. But we're going to be in controlled environments where I don't have to play against the snow. DML, you saw something you didn't like. Yeah, I did. I'm going to show it to you. Christmas tree in the snow. It's January 9th. It is now officially 14 days, 15 days. What's my math look like? Past Christmas. Why does that have to be there? Not gonna let it get me down. Still off my vacation high. Pick up your Christmas tree. Why do I have to pay for it? Little things. They add up to big things. So anyway, yeah. So we're all gonna have shows. Harlan's gonna have a show. Now I sent brand new cameras to Harlan and Scarlett. They both got brand new cameras. Made them little makeshift studios. They'll be putting up videos today, tomorrow, every single day. Slowly but surely, you're going to be like, I see what DML's doing. I see what he's doing. Even yours truly, man. Same thing. I have a little studio going. Got the same cameras. You see throughout the day. Walk and talk going away? Never. Never going away. Will it be 7 days a week? Probably not. Probably not. You know, I can't be walking and talking for an hour and 20 minutes and building a network. But it'll still be here for a while. And when it's going to slowly wean away, I'll let you know. DML, will you still talk to us for an hour? Of course I will. Be an hour show. Absolutely. I just won't be able to walk around. I got to be able to play you clips. I got to be able to have guests. I got to be able to do in-depth, in-deep dig underneath the rocks. Yeah. So we're going to have a whole mix of stuff. I'll still sing to you. But Harlan, and the reason why I picked Harlan and Scarlett is because Harlan, he's a Democrat. And I've told him, Harlan, you are the smartest Democrat in the country. You're the only one that I know that has his head about him. And so you're not going to change. People are going to say, oh, come on, you talk more like a Republican. No, he doesn't. He talks like an American who happens to be a registered Democrat. And so he's not going to change. You know what? Why would he change? That's like saying to me, DML, you're Irish, but look how bad these Irish guys are over here. You should don't be Irish anymore. What am I going to say? Oh, yeah, you know, now I'm German? No. So what I told Harlan, and I am going to play a major role in that, is that we are going to not only make him a Democrat, but we're going to go deep blue with him. But he's always going to speak his brain, because his brain as an American controls his brain as a Democrat. And so what I plan on doing is having Harlan, as he grows and matures, he will be one of the leaders of the Democrats. And maybe we could start bringing some of these Meryl Streepers and Americans who just can't find their buttocks right now with their both hands to be like, hey, you know, I like the idea of being a Democrat and I don't want to change. I like being a Democrat. Why do I have to change? I don't want to change. But you know what? I like this guy, Harlan, and he sounds like somebody who I could really look up to and aspire to. And I bring them over. Yeah, that's how you bring it over. That's how you unite a country. You cannot have a single wing plane. You will crash. You know, our founding fathers were very smart. They knew that you needed to have these two sides to balance each other out. I don't want to see the whole country just go red. It has to be blue and red. It has to be. And it's designed to work. The problem is we've had the wrong people in place, and that's why it doesn't work anymore. That's why the plane's having a hard time flying. I don't want to go change that. Why should Harlan have to change who he is and who he's been? Why? They should change back to him. He didn't leave the Democrats. The Democrats left him. You know, the Democrats abandoned him. That's it. He's not going to just be another Republican. He's not just going to be another conservative. He's going to be the smartest Democrat. And he's a smart kid. Smart guy. Yeah, he's only going to get better and better and better. But he's my first pick because he's honest and he's loyal and he's a good man. And I know that he's open for critique and to learn. Now, as far as Scarlett goes, Scarlett, obviously, is a beautiful woman, both in and out. You know, she's beautiful in and out. Not to say you're not beautiful, Harlan, but, you know, she's beautiful in and out. The camera grabs her. And the more that she develops her ability to report the truth in her warm, genuine Texas gal sort of way, the more people are really going to feel comfortable with, you know what, maybe these conservatives aren't crazy after all, because I really like her. Yeah. And so, you know, I listened to her speak on the phone for a month, tested out a couple of her videos, knew that there needed to be a lot of growth, had to rip her from the whole teleprompter sort of persona. She knows that. We're going to do it. It's just, there's no ifs, no buts, no whats. It's going to happen. So I picked these two for a reason, because I knew that not only did they have talent and inner and outer beauty, but that they were teachable and that they wanted to grow and that they believed in that new media will basically be what winds up taking over. Yeah. And they know that yours truly, when he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. That's that. Now, they're going to have shows. Harlan and I on Wednesday are looking at a long list of places in New York City. And we're going to be hiring more people. We're going to hire more people for more shows. You're going to see it all. So do not think that we're just a walk and talk team here. It's not the case at all. We're building something that's going to have podcasts and video casts and shows and written articles. And we are basically going to blanket the world. DML, you taking on the world? Yes, I am. When I sat on the dock and I looked into the heavens and I said, what am I supposed to be doing? It all came to me. Yes. DML, you're not going psycho, are you? No. I'm just regretting the fact that my walk is coming to an end and I have promised you a snow angel. And I really don't want to do it because it's so cold. But DML always keeps to his word. DML, why are you whispering? I don't know. We shall walk a little bit longer. I wish Mama Lynch was here right now. It's going to take her long to come to me. You see I'm blowing the smoke like a... Add some snow to that little snow angel. You know what? You live once. You live once. You live once. They don't do this on anywhere else. No other media. DML, are you still going to do Snow Angels when the new network is completely built? Of course I am. The day I stop doing Snow Angels is the day you should change the channel. Yes. Yes. We'll figure out how to do Snow Angels. Anyhow, so I want to thank you for being so kind to them. They were like, wow, DML, you got the greatest supporters in the world. I said, no, now you do. Now you have them too. Yes, so these are good people. So we're building out, we're building out, we're building out, we're building out, we're building out. You got to keep coming in. You got to share. Yeah. You'll see today, some little short videos from Scarlett. She's going to be popping up. Harlan is busy doing some other stuff today for us, but he'll be making some videos too. You'll see it. Once in a while, I'll have him pop in for walk and talks because look, you know, it can't be old DML all the time. You know, who wants that? I don't. Yeah, sometimes I get sick of me. Absolutely. So, anyhow, all right. So where are we going to do the Snow Angel? I'm going to do the Snow Angel somewhere. What do you think? There's so many prime places. I'm afraid like I'm going to lay down in the snow and there's going to be like dog dew. Oh, could you imagine? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should have done it at my own house. I don't know. Oh, jeez, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm going to do it anyway. Peer pressure. Yes. Problem is that I'm the only one pressuring me. All right, we shall walk into the snow. And I will think pleasant thoughts. I will think pleasant thoughts as I make this Snow Angel. You know what I'm thinking right now, right? Yes. You're thinking of Miss Mary in a bathing suit in Cayman Islands. No, but that was fun too. You're thinking about when you took a nap in the Cayman Islands and your daughter took a picture of it and put it on Instagram. No, but I felt good, man. A nap. I haven't taken a nap like in 35 years. Might be 37. You're thinking about Donald Trump being sworn in. No. You're thinking about President Obama going away. Yes, I am. That's what I'm thinking about. Goodbye, President Obama. I hope you enjoy the rest of your days far away from the White House. Far away from the White House. Yeah! Meryl Streep Lemon. It's over. It's over. The party is over. Oh, the angels, the angels, the angels. Can't you feel it? I'm not cold at all. It's a sudden feeling of warmth going through my body. Yes, pneumonia will kick in tomorrow, but that's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, this car. Oh. They're probably thinking, you think that man's having a heart attack? Because no 47-year-old would be doing Snow Angels in the snow. And now here's the thing. If they do think I'm having a heart attack, they didn't stop. See, I live in La La Land, and this is a problem. All right, you got to see the Snow Angels. DML, I got to show the Snow Angel. It may not be good because I did one arm, then the other arm. But let's see how it works out, all right? All right. Oh my God, I'm so snowy. I'm a little bit cold now. All right, you know, when I was younger, I used to be able to jump up. Now I'm like, it's so slow. Even the kids, they're like, Dad, you're moving a little slow, getting in and out of the pool. I'm like, yeah. Dad, you got to start eating better. I know. Jeez. All right, let's see the Snow Angel. Let's see the big reveal. Look at this. Can you see it? Look at that. Can you see it? That's art, Meryl Streep. That's art, baby. Okay? Look at it. 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 Oh, Snow Angel. Where's Mama Lynch? Where's Mama Lynch? Fucking guy drives right by. Why? To fill the snow? Never seen a snowman before? La La boy? Yeah. Yes. CNN moment. They'll be playing this back Yeah, Dennis Michael Lynch announced today that he'll be running for president in 20, whatever it is, 8 years from now. And just wanted to ask you, do you really want this man who creates snow angels in the snow to be president? Yes, I do. Yeah, because when DML is in the White House, not only is everything going to be on the up and up, straight and straight, yeah, I'll be bringing up or carrying out, hopefully, what Donald J. Trump started. But we're going to have some fun, man. We're going to be fun back into America. Remember when America used to be fun, right? When you can make a snow angels without somebody saying, you know, I really don't know if the snow angel is appropriate because you're using white snow. And that means that all snow angels are white. Yeah, I know. Excuse me, can you bring me some food coloring? Yeah, remember that? Remember the old days when you get away with stuff like this? Hold on, first of all, check out the ML. Huh? Let me tell you something. I'm just a big kid, man. I'm just a big kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, you would think I was doing this to get attention, but that ain't the case. Nah, if I wanted attention, I would have done it in the beginning when we had 6,000 people. Up, there we go. A little bit of help? No help. Nobody stops to help. La La Land. La La Land. If I saw a guy talking into his phone, filled with snow, I'd at least call a psychiatrist. 911, we got a guy, looks 47, stomach might be about 54 years old, and he's filled with snow, and he's in the La La Land talking into a phone, and it looks like he's talking to himself. We may need paramedics. Sorry, paramedics aren't here right now. Where are you? I don't know. We're responding to the 911 calls that are in Spanish. Okay, maybe we should do it that way. How do you say help me in Spanish? I don't know. Kind of cold. Anything cold? DML, we missed you, man. We missed you. No more vacations. And if you do, can you just take a day holiday? Does it have to be a whole week? I know, I'm with you. I'm with you. I missed you guys too. You know, I was singing. My kids didn't want to hear me singing. Although, I'll tell you what. What was the song, DML? What was the big song? Because you know when you go away, you know, my daughter has the whole, she's got the box that hooks into the phone. She's got like 9 million songs. And everybody's arguing what song I'm going to play, whatever. Mama Lynch won that argument. Yeah. Daddy Lynch was like, come on, play some Frank Sinatra for me, will you? They're like, Dad, Frank Sinatra? I'm like, yeah, come on. Nah, I don't want Frank Sinatra. And my wife's like, play some Neil Diamond. Play the Hello. I love the Hello. Daddy has that on his phone. Yeah. Hello, my friend, hello. Just call to say hello. I think about you every night. And I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello. We've been through it all, and you love me just the same. Yeah. When you're not there, just need to hear. Hello, my friend. Hello. And then my daughter was like, wait, can we play Hello from Adele? And it was like the Adele fight came in. And I was like, you know, she's a liberal, right? And you're like, oh, go back to Neil Diamond. You know, he's a liberal too, right? Is there nobody? Yeah. Anyway, good vacation, but it's over. It's over and we move on. Time to get back to business. DML, you gonna be at the inauguration? You bet I am. I'll be singing at the inauguration. I'll be like, hey, yo, Donnie, hold on, baby. Let me sing one, will you? Yeah. Yeah. All right, I gotta call Mama Lynch. Tell her to look for the guy dressed in snow. Look one more time. Yeah. Yeah. Where's my daughter now with the Instagram photos? Huh? Where are you with the good stuff there, baby girl? All right. I miss you guys. Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. 11:40 a.m. Eastern time, that is. If you haven't downloaded the app yet from the Android, what are you thinking about? Play.google.com. Search for DML app. And those of you who already did, you're like, hey, DML, I can't take the time. You know, the alerts are making all the noise. All right, update the app. I fixed it for you. DML, what about the iPhone? Tomorrow. iPhone app goes live. Until tomorrow, may God bless you, our troops, the United States of America, and snow angels!